Hey folks, today is September the 22nd. It's currently 12:42 in the afternoon. Wasn't able to do any trading this morning, so hopefully we'll be able to catch at least one trade to end out the week. We did get this pop-up right here, USD Swiss franc. You can see we're stepping down with the scorpions. Only problem is we didn't get the arrow until over here. Ideally, we want to see it around this level, or maybe right here at the most, but definitely not this far away. But everything else looks to be lined up properly. All right, I'll go ahead and pause it and I'll come back once we get a proper setup. All right, folks, the time is now 1:30 in the afternoon. I have to leave it about 2:30. So I'm not sure if I should take this trade. No telling if it's going to hit our profit target before the market closes here. But as you can see, GBP Japanese yen, 5 minutes. Moderate sell alert. All right, let's see here. Bearish, moderate, two reds pointing down. We got one here, one here, one here, one here. So it is stepping up. This one is higher than this one, and this one is higher than that one. It's a good sign. Now all we're waiting on is, I think the dot actually is already above us. We just can't see it. There it is there. All right. In this situation, I don't think the scorpions are too close together or anything like that. So I think we should be okay taking this trade. Moderate sell. Let's go ahead and give it a try. We also have this level right here, right above us. It's about 40 pips away, so it probably won't do any good as a level of resistance. But we'll see what happens here. All right, I'll pause it, and I'll come back, hopefully when we start moving in one direction or another, and definitely before 2:30. I might look at closing the trade out early. We'll see what happens. All right, folks, it is now 2:26, and this is where we're at. Market came down, bounced around, break even. Tell you guys what, I'll go ahead and pause it and I'll come back this afternoon. You can see our stop has been reduced pretty significantly by 13 pips. Now we're only risking 8 pips. All right, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll go ahead and push down for us, but if not, we'll only be down about 8 pips, and it might even push down a little bit more here. Or the stop might push down a little bit more, I mean. All right, I'll pause it and be back about 6:30 or so, and we'll see what happens. All right, folks, it is now 6:22 in the afternoon, and let's see what happened here. It looks like we had a pretty heavy push down. 80 pips. Wow. And we were in a short trade. And I believe our arrow it must have been right around this area here, because we got a new blue one, so our arrow had to be before that. But as we can see here, our trailing stop came down to, got us down to about 151.65. And as you guys can see, we would have got stopped out right here, and we did get stopped out right there. I checked, it said we got stopped out at 151.648, which is exactly where we have this level. And obviously, if the trailing stop hadn't been in motion, market would have kept going sideways and it would have eventually dropped. But the opposite could have happened. You know, it could have just as easily have gone the other way, other direction, giving us a full stop out. But in this case, it didn't really work to our advantage. But that's just the way it is sometimes. All right, so 57 to 64. Not much. You know, what's that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we lost 7 pips today. Obviously, we would have liked to end the week with a win, but that just didn't happen. All right, let me pause it. Actually, I want to take a look in the members area just so we can see how everybody else is doing. Give me one moment. All right, we're now logged into the Scorpio Code members area. All right, let's see what we have here. This was a support action zone on 4 hour at the time when I took the second NZD CAD sell trade. Let's see what that looks like. I hate when they don't say whether it was a winner or a loser. A lot of the people that are posting are just saying, you know, was this a proper setup? This one right here looks like it must have been a winner. All right, so yeah, this must have been a winner here. We can see the little arrow and the dotted lines pointing down. Let's see what he had to say there. All right, I couldn't post more than one chart, so I started a new comment. The NZD CAD moderate sell went on to close for a full profit, which made up for that earlier break even. So this one must have been the break even trade. All right. Trying to find another trade that they show that's closed and not just open. 4 hour chart. Trade was about 10 pips from target earlier today. And still now open. I guess could go either way. Thinking it's on the top of an action zone. That's why we trail the stop. All right, so yeah, that was extremely close to his profit target there. And then it turned around. So now he's going to have to wait till Monday, which will probably end up with a gap in one direction or the other. So I hate leaving trades open over the weekend. All right, let's see here. You know, I've been giving you a bit of a hard time with regard to the risk blocker, free gift. Positive side had a nice setup on the 15-minute chart. Aggressive sell. Let's see what that looks like. All right, opening level, closing level. All right, so that must be where the arrow came in. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Arrows right here. He took the trade. And profit target came down to here. 15-minute chart. Nice trade setup. Not having much luck at the moment with my trades. I took this trade yesterday. All looked good, but another loser. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Some moderate trade setup. We have 2 arrows pointing down. Bearish, moderate. Everything looks good. I'm guessing his arrow came somewhere around here. And he was able to jump in right there. Looks like a clean setup. The scorpions aren't interior scorpions. They're not bunched up together. 4 hour chart. The stop loss isn't overly large. Let's see what the vendor had to say about this one. All right, nothing wrong here. But as I said not once, when you trade before such events like FOMC, okay. All right, so that's just some information on what some of the other people are doing. I'll continue to come in here so we can follow along with some of the other people's progress. Hopefully next week things will improve, because at this point right now, definitely not having much luck with the system as it is. All right, I'll be back with you guys Monday, hopefully. One more thing, I forgot I wanted to look at the progress gifts. We're currently on the 2nd week here. I already spoke about the risk blocker, so it looks like now he gave us a trading journal. And I recall some people in the post your trade section speak about that. So this is going to be the next gift that he gave us here. Let's just take a quick look. Let's see. Website wants to open. Allow. Haven't checked it yet, so we'll see what this is all about. All right, so obviously this is a place where we can enter our trades. Entry, take profit, stop loss, initial risk to reward, 1-to-1, final risk to reward. Very nice. All right, so this could definitely be beneficial. And I'm guessing he mentioned this most likely in the most recent webinar. So I'm going to check that out and see what I can find out about how exactly he wants us to use this. All right, that's going to be it. I'll see you guys on Monday. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Take care, folks.